Hi everyone, and welcome to the first edition of Please Find Attached 2026.
Good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We've seen this year already now.
We have not. No.
Apart from this year, we've not seen this year.
No.
Hey, bad friend.
You don't miss me. You just do
bad
your
friend.
own thing.
But you sent me message.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hey,
Yes.
So happy New Year.
That's why you think we've seen.
Yeah.
We've chatted.
You're always on my case. You're always
yeah.
tracking me and chatting with me. So what's the new year about?
Dude.
What's 2026 looking like for Mr. K?
For me, I think, first of all, I think this is the beginning. It's not the beginning, it's started. But I think this is the period for Africa. If we get our acts together. There's a lot.
You know, I'm tired of hearing that. Africa is the new frontier.
No, but
Africa
there are patterns that are actually directing that, going in that direction if we do what's right. But for me, we're not talking about Africa. For me, I think every year is New Year, New Me.
I notice you. Are you dieting? Are you one of those dieting?
I'm not one of those dieting.
You know, our producer dieting. Are you dieting?
New Year, New Me. But there's an opportunity to reset, to say, okay, this happened last year. This is what I want for this year. Mind, body, and spirit. You know, there's this thing I look at when I'm planning the year, the wheel of life. You know, it has a variety of things: career, business, family, relationships.
You always put all these philosophical.
I can't help it.
Can you talk normal?
I can't help it.
Just tell me the things you look at. Which one is wheel of life?
So there are different parts of your life that are important. So your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your kids, your work, your career, your business, your relationships with other people, your relationship with your God. You know.
Okay.
So you just look at all of those things. Those form your will of life, basically.
Okay. So what did you do? What did you do to your will?
So my will
Yeah.
is a reset now.
So you're one of those people that believes that on that first day of January, one breeze will just blow.
I'm not one of those.
Everything will just change.
No.
Eh?
No.
Everything will just. You know, it's just a normal day. If we're being honest, it's just a normal day.
Yeah, but
people have this.
So January, it's not just January 1st, because most people by January 1st they've not even done anything. Let's say it's January, and for some people it goes into February. It's just an opportunity to say, okay, this is a new year. What can I change? How can I be better? How can I set new goals? It's a psychological
I feel like
thing.
people overdo it. Let me just quick joke. It's always funny to me when people go for watch night service. Then you are now seeing on people's status and everything, I made it. Did you think you would die?
Some people died.
Because they didn't
literally
go to church.
No, that's not what it means. Literally, which day was it?
Okay, my popsy died on 31st.
Really?
Yeah. But yes, that was the one-off. But
It's not a one-off. It happened.
But the way people say, we made it. Especially when like there's 1,000 people in church saying we made it. Do you think all of them will just die?
No, anything can happen now. There are people
I feel like we dude, it's too much.
Some people that left their house, they were traveling that day, didn't make it.
But that happens on any normal day too.
Yeah, but
it has nothing to do with 31st.
A new year is a new season, is an opportunity to say, we survived last year, which was another season. What we are looking forward to something better this new season. It doesn't necessarily need to be the 31st. The 31st is just you're just marking something. It's like celebration.
But you're doing like but you're getting, last time I saw you're wiser than 2025.
Progress is being
progress is being. But let's relate that to the workplace now. Everybody has gone back to the name of our podcast on 2nd or 5th. That was the first day of the year. 5th of January.
Yeah.
Everybody went back to Please Find Attached.
So
within the workspace, what does January mean for different companies?
I think, based on experience, people are aligning on strategy and what.
You're supposed to have done that the year
Yes, a lot of people.
The year when implementation starts.
A lot of people have made their plans, but now they are tightening it based on reality. What's the available budget? What are the available resources? What is on ground?
Recruitment. That would have happened in December.
It's part of it. Some people, like in my team, for instance, the African team, we had one person join. So people are joining.
But it was concluded last year.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing. So everybody has this sense that new blood is coming in.
Yeah,
to
new
come and
blood,
change
new
the fortunes
blood,
of the
new
company.
opportunities. So you already had an idea of what you want to do. You're just firming up your plans, aligning with your teams, cross-functional teams. Okay, this is what we want to achieve. These are our priorities. This is how we're going to go. This is our budget. This is what we're going to do. Oh, do we need new resources? Okay, maybe we use Q1 to get the resources. You know,
basically, it just sounds like we go again. Like,
we go again.
We did it January 2025.
We go again. But that's what
the
it is.
Same. I don't want to say the bad word, but the same be again for another
so
year.
let me put it in perspective. So we go again yearly. We go again quarterly. We go again monthly. We go again every day you wake up. You are going again.
Oh, this day is too deep. Ah, you are too deep.
Thank you.
That's every day you wake up, you go again. I'm going to write that down. But in terms of this, we go again now. Something has come now that has put a spoiler for the workforce
In Nigeria,
Yes,
tax.
of course,
Bro.
of course.
Bro.
Tax.
So that's what most people
For
are
you
talking.
salary earners, what did it look like?
So depending on your income brackets, it's hitting people. Right?
When I was telling you that don't be a big boy, don't be a big boy. You didn't listen.
It's hitting people. So I've been hearing stories. People have been complaining. For some people who they get paid 19, 20 years, they've already said, it's hitting.
But it's
people.
not that bad. Because I took my time to study. So one of my guys, an accountant, he broke it down for laymen. And I took my time to study it. Yes, something will come off.
Slightly.
But it's not as bad as everybody is making it seem.
For most, let me not say
Because
for more,
what
because
I see
don't
is that
know.
there's now what they call that word. It's not just across board anymore. Each bracket of pay has something applied to it.
Yeah.
Each bracket. So yes, if you earn so low, you will not get to experience.
In fact, people earning low,
they're
earning more.
More, yes. Some people are earning more.
For instance, one guy in my office was telling me like his salary increased. His salary increased.
And he's junior to you.
His salary increased while some of us it reduced.
Wow.
Yeah. But I also heard about one guy. I don't know if it's true, but he was complaining that they hit almost
50%.
So I don't know how that's even possible.
Let's look at it from.
Except they were. Even the structure of their own pay
was already shady.
It was shady.
So the tax exposed it.
So that's what really happened, because a lot of not a lot again. Some Nigerian companies,
not some Nigerian, some companies, we have to be branding the country well.
But at this point I'm talking about Nigerian tax.
Okay.
Some companies, to avoid tax, they will do your some of your income. They'll put a certain brackets that are not taxable or taxable.
Names,
but now
names.
with the adjustment in tax, it's opening everything up.
And they have to apply it across the board. Wow.
So to be honest, this season, all those tax people, tax consultants,
they are making money.
This is their season. You know when there's petrol scarcity? When this is their time. Tax consultants is their time. They are going to really, really make money this period.
Okay.
Because enterprises, they'll be doing tax. SMEs too will have to now pay attention. All the people that have been running businesses that have never done tax filing or anything, you need to now learn new habits.
Yeah.
Because
Americans do this already.
Oh yes.
So in a way, it's a good thing for Nigeria. Like, we need to start that accountability on your income. And remember all the memes around. You know how Nigerians are. When anything comes out, everybody will crack jokes. When the memes of, na bread I buy you, no tax ammo. I use them do this, no tax ammo. I'm like, yes, it's funny, but it's the reality, and it's something good. I mean, it's teaching Nigerians, because I hear Americans, even if you are not in the country, you have to file your taxes.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't like to use, we like saying, America or UK. I don't like using those two countries. They are not, in my opinion, as an economy, we shouldn't, those are not the countries we should be using. I know you are going to an extreme, so I'm not
because what will you use?
The You should you should look at countries that have leapfrogged over the last 30, 40 years. Those are the people you should be looking at. How have they transformed their economy? It's how Dubai, UAE, South Korea, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia.
The Dubai that you've said, I'm not sure if Dubai counts, because if we were to compare ourselves to Dubai, then we are going to open a bigger can of worms.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
I'm listening to you.
So America, UK, they've had 200 or more years to evolve.
I'm tired of hearing that.
Yeah. The countries I mentioned, in the 50s, 40s, they were also colonized like us. Yeah, granted, maybe different experiences from us, but they've had 50, 60, 70 years where they came from ground zero where we were, but they'll be able to go further than us.
But as close as the 70s, there was no Dubai.
You're making my point for me.
Yes. Is your point that it wasn't tax that got them to where they are?
No, I'm just saying that don't limit our argument to tax.
Okay.
The point I'm saying is that sometimes whenever we want to make policies, when we want to use an example, this country is doing it, we always point to the US and UK, which is understandable.
Okay.
From a cultural perspective, from a media perspective, we look to them. However, when you look at the journey as a nation, we shouldn't look at them because it's not apples to apples. It's not even close.
Yeah, but they epitomize economies that are working.
No.
Also, well,
no.
So it seems.
We can't use this podcast to do this argument.
Because I'm ready to act like I want to tear clothes and
no, they are not. It's just that they lead culture, they lead media. They've always been the powers that be. That's why you say, oh, America.
Which economy is the largest economy in the world today?
The US, but it's not the best.
Baba.
It's not the best. First of all, it's
not
the
yes
best.
Or no. It's a yes or no question.
No, you've not put context to it. You have to always put context.
Okay.
You always have to put context. It's the best economy. It's also the economy that is owing the most.
Yes.
There are different things.
But there's
is it the economy where the people are happiest? No. Is it the economy that has
conversation?
It's not. So you just put one, which one is the biggest economy?
But they are. It's not like you are negating what I said.
I'm not arguing that they are the biggest economy. I'm saying that they are not the ones we should copy because they did not go through our path.
So, can you give me like apples for apples? One country that I can say has gone through the Nigerian experience and journey.
Close,
yes.
Close.
Yes.
India.
Anyway, this is topic for another day.
Thank you.
This is topic for another day.
Thank you.
Back to our January, back to the January discussion and new year, new me. What are the other things that organizations are using? So an individual will say new year, new me. I'm not going to do this, I'm going to diet. Our organization is going to diet in the new year. And you know what I mean by diet. You know what I mean by diet.
Are they
cut the fat.
So it depends on the economy and what's happening in that organization.
That's a quick question, sorry, to add to that. Would this tax affect their budgets, and can it be cited as a reason for cutting fat?
So I wouldn't say it's a reason to cut fat. However, depending on the DNA of the organization. So there are some organizations that there are people who complain that this tax is affecting us. You people must do something about it. They'll probably increase salaries across board so that people are where they used to be. That's if the tax has eaten into their net. There are some organizations that won't send you, and they'll just say it's government policy.
Organization.
But it's not the place.
Alright. I'm just to make your president you collect tax. I swear, the organizations that forget the organizations that I can just imagine staff complain and the MD in his mind is laughing that this one don't even know what's going on.
But that happens now.
Yes, now.
That happens. In fact, there's this guy I listen to on podcasts. He's a former CIA guy. What's his name? John Kiriakou. He says that most big CEOs of large organizations, that they have sociopathic tendencies.
Oh yeah, I read.
You've seen
I
that,
read
right?
it twice. Yeah.
And
And he said it's a good thing.
it is. You can see, because for them to have reached that,
They can't be totally.
they can't be normal. They can't be overly
You have to be able to
sensitive.
lock up sometimes.
And just say,
Yeah.
and make sense, to be honest. Sometimes.
You know what it is to even lay people off back to back
You
to
know,
back, and you just lock up. You can't.
So you must have
be-
sociopathic tendencies to do that.
The first time it happened to me, I was not myself for like 2 weeks. I was not myself. It was like, how will you tell somebody like?
So another thing I think we can talk about is the perception that January is very long. When it comes,
It's not a perception.
What do you mean? It's not. Is it long? Does it have more days than July?
The first 10 weeks of January, for example, it has been tough. Baba, you have no idea. This is week 11. It's been tough. Like, you know, when they say it in December, I'm one of those people that always say, if you don't plan, what do you think will happen? Blah, 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 blah. If you don't plan, well, why do people even make this thing like a joke? You need to be able to plan your finances. You know what you are doing. You go for that in December, you spend money. So me, I was one of those.
But it's hitting
January. Well, I think it was around January.
Second week.
No, January 47th. I was like, hey, what's going on here? And don't forget the school fees.
School fees. Some people, the people at PC, are people doing school fees and doing rent in January.
I can see. I've promised myself my rent can never be.
There are some people like
there
that.
are some strategic months that rent January, September.
You should
when
never
kids are going back to school.
Never.
You kill yourself.
That's
suicidal.
Because I was listening to a conversation, and it was not with me. And the guy was just whining that this January,
Rent.
I don't do school fees. I don't do rent. And for him, his was bad because it was not just his rent. He was also paying his parents' rent. And I was like,
and you must also make allowance for Nigerian miscellaneous spend. Imagine as he's paying. This one guy I called in Stanbic the other day on January, was it 5th or 6th? As I just called him, he just said, I just lost my mother-in-law. In my mind, I was like, in this same January. So that kind of guy, imagine if it was rent, school fees, that mother-in-law funeral, there is not, he will go and look for the money. So that's another thing that Nigeria does to you. And I think it affects planning in January. Those things that, have you seen this meme where they say, unforeseen circumstances looking at foreseen and smiling? You know, made the unforeseen one. Was it one cat with cigar? Just looking. Unforeseen in Nigeria.
it can.
The number of unforeseen I've had in January. It just happens. Something will just come. One day, what happened though? I think it was that like 3 have happened. But one day, water heater just stopped working or something in the morning. The children have to bath to go to school, blah 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 blah. Before you know it, you just have to attend to it. It doesn't. They don't care whether it's not their business. And that's why, honestly, I want to be a child again. They have this belief in their parents that I don't care. You fix it.
They're sorted.
They don't know anything that is going on.
When my kids, nieces, or nephews, they I want to so older, so I don't have to go to bed. I'm like, if you knew
that you want to go to bed.
If you knew. Because a lot of times, why they want to grow older is so that nobody will force them to go to bed.
Or to meat. I mean, it's football. All my cousins, it was because of meat. They can take 2 meat. They can just go to the kitchen and eat anything they like. That was it.
It's simple.
And me, funny enough, those are the good old days. I wanted to sit in the big church. I didn't like Sunday school.
Because of...
That's one of the reasons why I wanted to grow old.
Nah, you're enjoying big church.
It's okay.
But with the
when I see children come standing by the door, I want to go and see my mom. Go back. I don't remember. Well, anyway, we digress. So back into the January thing. So we've talked about cutting off the diet.
Yeah.
And the salary.
Talking about diet. Did you see how gyms were full in January?
No, well, the gym near my house, not really.
Yeah,
but there's this gym that I won't mention the name. That is supposed. It's seen like it's like a celebrity gym now.
Exactly.
People just come there to is it network and do all sorts, to put it mildly. So I really don't count them as a gym anymore.
Well, it's like it's a social club for health.
It's like what Mr. Biggs used to be. Honestly, because you see cars outside, and like they're just coming in, and you can't be going to gym and smile going in and smile coming out now.
To be honest,
something is wrong.
To be honest, I don't know how people do it, because even in the gym I go to, luckily my office building has a gym.
Luckily, I say they're not trying for you. They should tax you.
Even when there are other people there, and when I say other people, 2 people, I'm like,
why are you happy to be in the gym?
As in, I just want to be alone. So what I do sometimes, so I've noticed that they come in around 6:30, or I get there to the gym earlier, 5:30, I'm there.
How do you wake up?
No, I'm a morning person, so I'm always awake.
Okay, that's one of the things that both of us are totally different.
Yeah, so for me, so by the time they are coming in at 6:30, I'm rounding off, and they are doing their own thing. I think another thing beyond the organizations doing their thing, cutting fat or whatever, people doing New Year resolution, I think is also like a mental reset for a lot of people.
That a lot of people, me, I'm not there, but let me hear what you have to say about.
What do you mean you're not there?
Which one is mental reset?
So have you ever done New Year's resolution? Have you ever attempted New Year's resolution?
No.
Ever?
No, I don't call it resolution. I've turned it into like a thing now. So like I said, every January now I cut off soft drinks.
So that's what
it's saying. Not a resolution. Yeah.
You are saying this.
I didn't decide.
Why didn't you do it in December?
Because of dirty December now. I do it in January because first of all, January is slow. I just want to start the year with, relatively healthy body. And I know the things that affect my health. That's why it has nothing to do with New Year, New Me.
Okay, so it's post December.
In fact, when I started it,
it's post December.
It's just post December. When I started it, I didn't start in the new year. The first time I tried it, I said, this thing works for me. It was like July. I just said, let me stop some drinks and stop some things. And my suit started fitting better. I just said, and I continued. I think I continued till November that particular year, and then I let go in December. Then I started again. So I understand that people have it.
So let me tell you, with all your rambling, as far as I'm concerned, you just don't want to say, I'm part of the masses that do New Year's resolution. When
I just think it's very
fundamentally, anyone doing any new thing post December, you are doing New Year's resolution.
Okay, I'll shift it. I'm going to start. I'll drink Coke today. Then I'll start because of what you have said. Unless you beg me, I'm going to drink.
I'm not begging you.
And I will start in March.
Do anything you want.
I'll start. The idea of New Year's resolution, it just sounds very it's childish.
It's not childish. You are just doing a mental reset. Okay, don't call
Give me an example of. I'll ask you a good question now. Give me an idea of 2 mental resets. 2 good ones that you think are like resolution worthy.
I want to reduce my sugar. I want to get in shape. I want to be more healthy.
Okay.
That's one.
And it is good for you and you know the benefits.
Yeah.
Did you think of it on the 31st? Was it on the 31st that you realized that it's more healthy for you?
I think about it every day.
Why did you now wait till January to start something that is healthy for you?
Because December
does it not sound weird? It's like they tell you that it's like they tell you that eating corn will give you cancer. You now say, okay, in January I'll stop eating corn.
The reason for that is that we know that December is the festive season. Everybody's having fun.
Before December, that's why I said, did you think of it in December?
No.
You've always known what is healthy for you.
Yes.
So why didn't you start in June?
So what happens is, it's just like business. You have seasonality. So, in December, you let loose because you know that period is festive season. Then post December, people are like, okay, I'm back to work, I'm back to life, let me work on myself. Some people don't start in January. Most people start in January, and by February they've forgotten their New Year's resolution.
Quick question: for the people that even hold out longer, at what point do they realize that I've stopped this resolution thing? No? the thing just dies.
It dies
You know,
silent.
that say, I have friends, especially girls, that say, I'm not going to use my bad mouth this year. I'm not going to abuse people. I'm not going to abuse it. Then sometimes March. You just see, I say, this guy,
what happens?
You have used the mouth.
By the end of, if it doesn't become part of you, part of your lifestyle,
and that's what I think you should work on.
If it doesn't become part of your lifestyle, by March
is long.
March is long, to be honest. By February, March, worst case April, you're back to who you are.
And you know why it's important to make it part of your life. You know, one of the things that even made me stop soft drink, that I said it works for me. There's one particular drink, I'm not going to mention the name so that I won't demarket it, but if they say somebody was addicted to it, like, I don't know how druggies are with cocaine and but for me, that soft drink was like, if I go to a party, they don't serve food, the food is horrible, and if I just see it on the table in that orange bottle, I'm okay.
So basically, you told us it can only be 2 drinks.
I didn't say the name.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But like, so for me, I said 2 things. You must be able to overcome this addiction, first of all, apart from the fact that they say.
So are you currently? You're off fizzy drink. You're off that drink.
In fact, that was a drink I was off first before I now said this thing. So now, even when I take other ones and it's not that one, I still feel good about myself. That because when I would take that drink again, I would backslide.
When did you say, okay, I'm not doing it again?
2023. I think 2023.
And you've not taken it since 2023?
I think I've taken it like, I can count maybe 3 times.
Okay, so it's part of lifestyle.
So there was no mixer with alcohol, but I don't go and take it like that.
So what we're saying is that you are not one of those people that do mental reset.
And you are one of those people.
No, me, I'm definitely one of those people.
But why are you calling mental reset? Like, you know what ment is? They meant.
So why I'm using the word mental is that, you know, human beings are basically mind, body, spirit. Right?
Oh shit, pastor.
So
mind, body, spirit.
Your mental reset is just that part of your mind telling you, oh, I'm going to do this. Whether it's, oh, I want to start praying better, I want to start giving more, I want to start taking care of my health, I want to build my relationship with my spouse, I want to be more outgoing, I want to do this for my business. It's just you setting goals and saying, oh, I want to be better. So that's why I'm saying mental reset. Basically, I'm saying New Year's resolution.
But I also think that people set too many. You know what they talk about? Smart goals. Once you start telling me, like, you listed like 15 now. I already know that you're not going to do any one.
Yeah.
How can you have so many? I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to do that. You can't even track it.
So I agree with you. In fact, from my work experience, I've actually seen that sometimes when you have too many goals, you can't achieve them. Sometimes you might have a list of things you want to do. You need to prioritize them. Maybe you prioritize 3 or 2, and you get 1, 2, 3, and get into the habit of doing them.
Okay.
When you're comfortable and you think they're part of your lifestyle, you can now expand to the others. That's if you hadn't even started with the others.
Okay. So I want to wrap up with something for corporate, since this is basically for workspace. If we were to, in the current economy of Nigeria now, if you were to choose one, let me not say resolution, one mental reset for companies in this new year that you think if they can do this, so the year will be good for them, what would it be for you?
For me, it always starts with people. Investing in people.
Why do you like stealing what I want to say?
So that's what you want to say.
I prepared it before I even asked the question.
You can't say it again because I've already said it.
Okay, continue.
You just need to invest in your people. And when I say invest in your people, I'm not saying, increase salary, but it'd be nice to increase if you can. But, training, building that culture, because often, it's often said that culture eats strategy for lunch. If you have, and I've been around and seen how a company that has people motivated, people driven, aligned to one goal, they can achieve anything, even in difficult circumstances. So I think invest in your people, get your people aligned, get them driven, and no matter what the economy is, you at least thrive.
Fantastic. I'm impressed by your wisdom.
Thank you.
You will not ask me my own.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think for me, one of the things I learned in my previous role, especially in this economy, is that you can't chase every business. It's like Yoruba have a proverb, they say, "Ẹni tó lékú méjì ó pòfo."
Translation.
If you chase two rats, you can't catch the two of them. So focus. Not every business is for you. And I saw there was an organization I was speaking to recently, and the MD understood it, that look, everything is not for you. By the time you start chasing everything, your cost of doing business, you will now not get all those deals, but you spent money chasing 10 deals and you will now not get anyone. But if you spend money chasing just 2 deals, you didn't spend as much, and there's a high chance one of the two will come through. So people need to be very they should apply discretion. I'm not saying don't chase deals, or rank your deals and know the ones that are like, and focus. Pareto principle, basically. Spend your energy on what is likely to work and save your money.
Very wise.
That's my
I give it to you. Very wise.
Thank you.
Nice one. Nice one.
Even me, I shocked. Wow. Alrighty. Thank you once again for joining us on today's episode of Please Find Attach. See you soon.
To the next one. Cheers.